My van overheated in the El Pollo Loco parking lot and I want to cry. So I broke down in a drive-through parking lot. I was really embarrassed because it was a really tight space and there were a bunch of cars behind me. I had to end up backing up out of the drive-through. I couldn't do anything. I couldn't move. I walked to the front window, which I was literally 5 feet from. I was like, hey, my van overheated. Can I have my food? I called AAA for a tow. I actually have never used my AAA membership in the 2 years that I've had it since I was living in my car. I actually forgot I even had it until the girl at the window suggested that I call AAA. So that's what I did. I waited in my van in the sun for like an hour. And then the manager finally showed up to El Pollo Loco and was like, I can't have you sitting in my drive-thru. And I was like, ma'am, does it look like I want to be here? So she went and found some kind random stranger so that she could open up her drive-thru and I could be towed out of there. And then shortly after that, the tow truck finally came and I was able to be towed. The only thing is I couldn't have my van towed to the shop because it was Saturday and on the weekend the shop is closed. Plus, I mean, the van is my whole house. I can't just live at the shop for a weekend. So I had to improvise. Wow, what a day. I got a ring light so my night videos won't look like caquita anymore. So there's one positive. Always look for the silver lining. I think I felt absolute despair when my van broke down. Any van lifer's worst nightmare. It was really scary, especially because I didn't know, if the engine was damaged or what. Thankfully, I have AAA. This happened yesterday. Yesterday was Saturday, which is the worst time to break down because the shops are closed till Monday. So I got towed on Saturday, and I had them tow me to an apartment complex near the mechanic shop I need to take my van to. Normally, I wouldn't do this. Normally, I'm not bold enough to sleep in apartment complex parking lots. A lot of people do that. It's not really my thing. But the only reason why I'm willing to do it is because it's the weekend and I know that the office is closed on the weekend. So nobody who works here is here. So kind of a pro tip for you: if your van breaks down on the weekend and you need somewhere to live in it, just have them tow it to an apartment complex. How are they going to know it's not yours? So tomorrow, Monday morning, I will be having my van towed again to the shop. Honestly, I'm not that worried. For some reason, I feel like everything's going to be fine. I'm going to have it towed there and it's going to get fixed. I'm like a little scared right now because I never saw bugs in my van until I got this ring light. So I'm wondering, were they always here and I didn't see them, or did they just come because this ring light's really bright? That's all for this update right now. I'm gonna try to go to sleep. The good thing is it's been raining like crazy, so I've been going to sleep with the rain just lulling me to sleep and washing away my worries. Are these gnats? There's like gnats or something, or fruit flies. Anyway, I will update you guys tomorrow. Day 2, getting Stevie loaded up to go back to the mechanic and see what happened. I'm in good spirits. I think it's gonna be probably okay. After my van was towed to the shop, I spent the day hanging out at my brother's house, and that was the biggest blessing. Like, if I have to break down anywhere, thank God it's my family. Day 2, I guess, of this ordeal. Dropped Stevie off at the mechanic, and now I'm just chilling at my brother's house waiting to see what the verdict is. It's kind of cloudy, kind of overcast, kind of nice outside. It's always nice to be enveloped by a hammock. I'm really hoping that I get my van back today and can finally leave Tucson. We have a guest. Sorry about the dog pants in the background, and also the chicharas are screaming right now. My van is gonna stay in the shop overnight, but I'm very thankful that I have my brother's house to hang out at with hopefully by tomorrow I can be out of here finally. To be continued still. I'll just be here watching this beautiful desert sunset. The next day, I finally got my van back and I was overjoyed to have my house again. I immediately went to Planet Fitness to take a shower, get a massage, and just hang out like I used to. However, that night it was extremely difficult to find a place to sleep because it was 88 degrees at midnight. And being inside of an enclosed van made it way worse. I settled on a Walmart parking lot just because there's no place that was less hot than the other. But I couldn't sleep until 4 a.m. when it finally started raining. The weird and wonderful thing is, it kept raining all morning. And that usually doesn't happen. So I woke up in that Walmart parking lot and it was totally empty where I was. It was very rainy and foggy and it was 77 degrees. It was so nice. I thought that I was gonna have to be up at 7 a.m. due to the heat and just head out of my van, sleep deprived, just delusional. But I got to sleep in. So I just woke up at a Walmart for like the first time ever. I think this is the first time I've slept at a Walmart. And it was surprisingly peaceful. This is one of the coziest nights I've had in a while. Probably because it rains, but this parking lot is so big. There are no cars around me where I'm parked. Thumbs up. So nature did me a huge solid. After my first Walmart sleep excursion, I knew that I could no longer sleep in Tucson. It was just way too hot. But I also didn't want to go too far just in case I had any more issues. So I went to my favorite place, the forest. I had an absolutely wonderful time in the woods. I've been kind of MIA here on YouTube because I didn't have service, but it was so nice to be able to disconnect and unplug after having such a stressful week. I want to give a shout out to one of my subscribers. She watched my videos and saw that my van didn't have AC. She told her dad, who is a mechanic here in Tucson, and he is working on fixing it just out of pure kindness. So you guys already know that I was quoted around $2,000 to fix my AC. So I am so thankful to Ella and to her dad. She's also an aspiring YouTuber, so I'm gonna leave a link to her channel in the description. Go check out her channel, subscribe. She is the sweetest. So now I am just back in town in Tucson for a day because I have a doctor's appointment soon that I need to go to. A neurology appointment for this big head of mine. And then after that, I'm off into the wild again. It's truly been a crazy couple of weeks for me for more reasons than one, but everything seems to be going okay so far. I'm still here, Stevie is still kicking, and the highway is calling my name.